Hi guys, I'm going to show you a bag today which I've had for a little while, been using lots, had lots of questions about when I'm going to do a review. Still hadn't done one, wasn't going to do one today. It's bank holiday Monday and lovely and sunny out, and my little boy and my other half outside in the garden tackling the wilderness. But anyway, I thought, well, she's pre-packed for tomorrow, or rather she still has all the stuff in from Friday. And I thought I could just do a quick one. You see what's in there for my everyday, go to work, and that'll give you an idea what fits in. And I'll also show you how I carry it. So it is the medium-sized Cara from Mulberry. So there's a mini, a medium, which this one is, and a large or oversized. And this one is NVT, so NVT Oak, which I have a little bit of a weakness for, which is suede lined, lovely, and it's the brass hardware, so it's the one that's more matte, not so shiny. Let's do the measurements first, shall we? Which are width about 28 centimeters, height 24, 25, something like that, and depth 14. Now, first question, I had quite a few people who said, would you fit a laptop in there? I would say you can't unless you have one of those really, really dinky little notebook things. I can't show you my MacBook Pro because that's what I'm filming this on. So, but it's about that much taller and it wouldn't fit in widthways. I know that in the large one you could sort of put it at an angle and get it in. As far as I'm aware, the 13-inch Pro will fit in there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you quickly the iPad mini, which I have, which is smeared like hell because my little boy usually plays on that. So iPad mini, no problem at all. You get that in there. I don't have a regular one and I don't have the measurements. But anyway, from the measurements you will be able to tell. Right, how do I use it? First of all, the cloche I attach here because it absolutely does my head in. If it hangs there and either sort of bumps when you walk around, or it drags the handle down or anything like that. So attached here. I think they're lovely, I think they're a nice feature, but actually, you know what, I wouldn't even be that bothered if I didn't have one. How I carry it now, obviously one of the main selling points of the Cara is the versatility. So what it's meant to be carried like is either like this as a shoulder bag, and you can go quite a bit longer. You can see this bit is still doubled up. So shoulder bag, which is quite nice. Or you could attach the strap, and you've got two of these here. And let's go on this side because then I can actually there. And you've got a second one, obviously, to do on the other side, and then pop it on as a rucksack. Obviously with the other one, which I can't be bothered to do right now. Or what I do, I actually link both of the straps together, like so. Touch this one here, and then I have one long strap, which isn't 100% ideal, but it is a long strap to carry her cross body. There we go. And this is pretty much perfect length for me because then when I open, I get everything really comfortable. I get into the bottom of the bag without slouching and having to lift her up, and it's ideal. The thing that's not so ideal is that this closure, however I adjust this bit, is always going to be somewhere on my shoulder, my collarbone or whatever. In the winter, when I was wearing a thicker coat, absolutely fine. Now that it gets warmer, find it a bit annoying. So I've got a thinner NVT printed strap that I use on my Ledbury, which I might use. But actually I quite fancy getting one of those sort of guitar strap type things for this. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. But right, let's have a look inside. As I said, suede lined, or is it self lined? I don't know whether that's just two, but I don't know whether this is the inside or whether there's one stitched onto. I think it might be stitched onto. You can't see it because it's obviously inked. And I'm just going to start unpacking, and then we'll have a look at the inside. We've got Wrigley's Extra, because I was eating onion for lunch last week and I thought I'd better buy some chewing gum. We've got tissues, because I always tip tissues. We've got a cereal bar, Kellogg's Special K, whatever I just fancied, because I very rarely have time to actually go and get some proper breakfast. Then we've got, I've got some Samorga in there, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'm just going to let my keys hang off there. I've got a little pencil case from, whatchamacallit, Paper Chase, which I don't always carry with me, but I have in this occasion. I've got a bit of fingernail hanging on there, annoying. I've got my work phone, which is a Microsoft something thing. I've got my Naked Cow Fodori in personal size, which holds 4 field note size inserts, and I love these, by the way. These are from Clairefontaine, and I'm not one of those very, you know, clued up people when it comes to paper and which ink and all of that, but these I really like, and I use it with a 5-way Coletto with 0.4 inserts. I've got my Mulberry Oak, Machi, NVT Oak French purse, which I love, and you can see this one is getting quite a bit shiny and darker, because obviously it's being handled a lot, and I had it, I think I started using it from the beginning of this year, but then, or towards the end of last year, I don't know, so there's some areas which are getting darker, but I really like that about Oak. Wearing really nicely. I've got my inhaler. I've got my Van der Speek Custom Nomad in the traveler notebook size with 2 inserts and I don't know how you call that, a little folder type thing where I have printouts and stickers and bits and bobs. I find I'm not using it an awful lot of work. My idea of using this to organize my work life, not working out so much, because I type everything straight into my work laptop. So I have to rethink this, but what I have in there, slipped in there, is a little Mulberry zip pouch with some change and money, because when I run from meeting to meeting, the handy thing about this, I usually have my work phone in here and my iPhone in there, and have everything sort of together, because I'm carrying my laptop underneath my arm, and then I have this where I've got everything else. When you're running from meeting to meeting, you can go and grab a coffee, you've got some money with you. Anyway, so that's that. It's an idea. I've got a little compact shopping bag. I've got my iPhone. There we go. I have got some bits and bobs, paper from work. This is the bit where it gets interesting now, because as I said, I'm not sure what's in there. I've got various bits of paperwork, private stuff I need to sort out, like invoices I need to pay and things. I've got tablets. What have we got? Hay fever and Nurofen. I've got some more tissues. I've got my train ticket. I've got some more paperwork stuff. Various cable. We've got iPhone charger, headphones, and work phone charger. Plasters, because I recently wore a pair of shoes which was very uncomfortable, and I thought I'd better take some plasters. I've got a hair clip, some change which I'm going to leave in there, can't be bothered, a Tesco voucher, lip balm stuff, another inhaler which is always handy, spoons for yogurt and some such. My other inhaler, which I should be using twice a day, a hand cream, another lip balm, and more tablets, Beecham's, handful of tampons, which we're just going to leave in there, and that's it, isn't it? So, now, and we've got the keys. Now I'm going to take this out. This is actually an Alexa size. Samorga, which kind of fits in there. It's a little bit wider, but I sort of squeeze it in and it works. It's not perfect. What I would prefer for the Cara is something that's a little bit higher up, and obviously not so squeezed. And also this one has bottle holders, which I never use for bottles, and they either end up getting squashed there or I put various bits and bobs in there. But if I was to reorder a Samorga now, I would order it without the bottle holders. What I do love is this, because the panic that sets in when I try to go into my bag and I think, where's my keys? And I can't find them. Where are my keys? Apologies. And I can't find them. Yeah, it's just horrendous. So this way, I just find that little strap and I find my keys. It's brilliant. Yeah, so this is the Alexa Samorga, and it kind of fits in there, as I said, but it's not perfect. And then we can see the inside. So let me see if I have anything in the back zip. Oh, there's some money in there. Oh, isn't that a nice surprise when you find money somewhere? And a voucher and my old membership card. Right, okay, so let's have a look inside. There is a zip pocket on the back, and what I really like, what I think is so cute, you get that, oh no, you can't get that, there's a little heart on there with the mulberry on, so that doesn't have a fob. No, it doesn't have a fob at all, does it? Doesn't have a fob inside, it just has the heart with mulberry printed on. Also, what I put in there on one of the inside belts is this little belt type thing, which you can use to put these two together. So if you carry it as a backpack, as a rucksack, then obviously the opening is on your back. To secure it a little bit more, you attach these two to each other via this little belt type thing, and then it's a lot harder for somebody to get in. Obviously they could still, but you know, it might be a lot more fiddling around behind your back, and hopefully you would notice that. So yeah, fully suede lined. The belts on the side, probably easier to see it here. The belts on the side very much like it's on the base water, so you could pull it in a bit. I've got a quite far out, not at the widest, but the second widest, I think, because I pushed that Alexa Samorga in there. Now, essentially, I fit the same amount in here as I fit in my regular Alexa. The advantage of the Cara is that you have about that much more space. Show you. That much more space at the top, which means I can just chuck stuff on top. Like, for example, where's that pencil case? That one in the Alexa, I got in, but it was always a bit of a fiddle and a bit of a squeeze. And here it just sits on top comfortably. So it's just a little bit more flexible in that respect. What else can I say? I treated it regularly with the cream at the beginning because I bought it pre-loved and it was a little bit, I felt the leather was a little bit dried out, so it needed some TLC. So far it's wearing really well. I carry it almost every day into work, not at the weekend, into work though. And I really love it. It was one of those bags that, if you've seen one of my covered posts ages ago, I've been pondering on getting for ages and ages and ages, and then I found reasons not to, and when I saw one pre-loved that was a good price, I just jumped at it, and now I'm so glad I did, because yeah, it's definitely one of my more used ones, and I'm pretty sure she'll be a keeper. Yeah, sorry, a lot of ams, but I hope you found this useful, and it was fairly painless, so all I have to do now is repack for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Bye!